So yesterday, me and the bride went to see Top Gun Maverick. I'm not really my thing, but thought we'd give it a go with all the publicity. One of the first scenes was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Tom Cruise is about to go for a ride on his bike, and the way he takes the dust cover off his bike, it was just fucking hilarious. Nobody in the history of motorbikes or motorcycle riding has ever removed a dust cover from a motorbike in this way. You've just got to watch it. It's the funniest fucking thing you've ever seen. And it's the GPZ 900R that he rode in the first Top Gun movie. I don't know whether it's an actual bike, but it looks like that bike. And he's riding that bike and racing a fucking aeroplane down a road and all that same stuff that he made in the first movie, did in the first movie. But then, sometime in the movie, it magically transformed into a brand new Kawasaki Ninja. It was never mentioned in the movie. No one ever said anything about it, but one minute he's riding a 30-odd-year-old GPZ 900R, and then all of a sudden he's riding a brand new Kawasaki Ninja. So I don't know, product placement maybe, but it was very strange for it to be one motorbike and then another motorbike without any sort of changeover. Didn't go and trade it in, or didn't see him buy a new one, or never saw that one parked in the shed. He just ended up on a different motorbike. So then he goes and races some stealth aeroplane at Mach 10 and decides to push it to the limit and try and go faster, and goes to Mach 10.3 and blows the fucking plane up in the sky. And somehow at fucking 60 fucking thousand feet in the air, doing Mach 10.3, the plane explodes and Tom Cruise parachutes out and survives, getting thrown out of a plane at 10 times the fucking speed of sound. Floats down to earth and lands at a pub somewhere, walks into the pub and gets a drink. Yep, that's what happened. So then he goes and he finds out that he's been given this task of training the best of the best of the best of the best of the fucking best of the best of the best. And he's the best of the best of all of them. And he's been given them the job of training these new young guns to go and destroy this unmentioned foreign rogue state. The only thing you see is a blurry version of a red logo on the end of their wingtips. You've got no idea who they are or what they're trying to achieve or where they live. But anyway, we're going off to fucking blow up their nuclear storage facility. So and Tom isn't allowed to go. He's got to train them, which is the same plot that's been in so many fucking movies, all the way from when them old men went into space. Clint Eastwood and all those guys, they weren't going either, but got themselves to go. And then also in Armageddon, when Bruce Willis had to train the people, but he wasn't allowed to go, but in the end he ended up going. Same plot, same thing. Tom ends up going, but he's training these guys. You've got Maverick and Bowerbird and Feasel Nuts, Stinky Dick, who else was there? Thrush and all these other Duckface and all these the stupidest names you could ever think of. And last but not least, Bob. And after all these fucking stupid names, Bob is the last one that you meet. So Tom goes and trains all these fucking people, then gets sacked because his fucking old mate fucking gets killed or whatever and dies of cancer or something, and he's the one protecting him, and then Tom gets sacked. So then Tom goes and steals an F-18 fucking fighter. Steals one from the fucking Navy. Without them knowing, without them seeing him. logs into their system and proves that he can do this job, that he's the one who can fly in through the fucking things at 100 feet off the ground and go in and bomb the fucking target and destroy it all. So he gets to go now, much to the new fucking 5-star general's chagrin. Fucking Tom has to go and picks his team. And one of the guys in his team is his mate Goose's son that he killed in the first fucking movie 30 fucking whatever years ago. And Goose's fucking son, his name is, I don't know, Turkey or something, in fucking memorial of his dad, obviously. And they don't like each other because Turkey thinks that Tom killed his dad Goose, and anyway, they end up loving each other. And they fucking do the bombing, and they get shot down. Then they go and steal an F-14 that's fucking 30 years old, like Tom had in the first movie, and they fucking fly out and they take on this rogue state with the blurry fucking wingtips that you can't tell who they are, and kills them all. And they get back to the fucking wherever they're going, and everything's happy, and they win. And the end scene when they're on the boat, when they're all cheering at Tom as he gets out of the plane, is exactly the end scene from Top Gun, and exactly the end scene from the previous Top Gun. So it's the same ending from Top Gun to Days of Thunder, which is Top Gun, same script but just in racing cars, and then this Top Gun. It's the same, exactly the same. You have to look at it, it's exactly the same scene. They just do it exactly. They're all cheering and smiling and good on you, fucking Tom Cruise, you're the fucking hero. So I've worked out Tom Cruise is the AC/DC of actors. He can produce exactly the same fucking movie over and over again, and people buy it. Same as AC/DC have been making the same album for fucking the last 40 years and over again, and people still buy it. So it wasn't my cup of tea. I thought it was funny as fuck. If there was a lame scale from 1 to 10, this is bouncing off the 10 for the lamest of lame films you've ever seen in your fucking life. But if you like fast planes and zooming and fucking and bullshit plot lines, and the same plot lines being used from other movies over and over again, you'll get a chuckle out of it. So yeah, go see it if you're into it, but it wasn't worth the hype for me. It wasn't worth anywhere near the hype that everyone gave it. Anyway, have a great Saturday. It's beautiful up here in the sunny Fraser Coast.